So we have this great spring green salad. Little peeky peek here. So we have some really finely chopped up kale that you can definitely kind of squeeze a little bit. We have arugula, chopped up cucumber, almonds, some edamame, some avocado, and a little bit on the almonds. So we're gonna
make the serrano pepper.
I'm sorry, and the serrano pepper for a little bit of heat. Okay, so we want to show you some of the prep work for the spring chopped salad. And right there is a cucumber. So you're gonna cut it down into 3 strips. Great. Okay, so this is an English cucumber or the long cucumber, so you can choose to leave the seeds in or take them out. It's totally up to you. But from here, she's going to cut them into strips. This is Chefette Brooke. She doesn't like when I call her Chefette. Okay, so the forward and down motion here. Yep, cutting them into strips. So just show them one more time, and then we'll move on to the next vegetable. Move your hand, yep. So just forward and down the back of the knife. Great. So remember, this is a chopped salad, so everything should be small, small, small. You should almost be able to fit a little bite of everything on one fork. Okay, so now this is the 2 types of kale that we have here. So you can either one, whatever you can find. The lacinato kale is the long strip that she has there. So you don't want those ribs. See that big rib right there? You typically don't want that because it's very, very fibrous and it's just too much. And it's hard to digest and it's just not good. So take that one off and then do the other one, Brooke. Okay, that's curly kale. You can find that at most grocery stores. She just takes it right off of the stem there, just as best as you can. Great. Okay, so then you're going to show them, Brooke, how to compress it. So you're going to take that whole big bunch of kale there, and you're going to compress it really well in your hands. Like nice and tight. You want to make a nice tight ball there in your hands. And then again, that forward and down motion. Forward and down the back of the knife. Keep going. Compress it as well as you can. Yep, here she goes again. Forward and down, forward and down. Yep. Again, especially the kale, you really want it nice and small because nobody likes to kind of like look at that huge piece of kale and like, okay, I'm going to eat the hell that kale. Great. So then show them, like kind of do a little, like lift it up and kind of put it down. Yeah, so you can see it's nice and small. That's what you're looking for in the salad for the kale. So if you're lucky enough to get the lacinato kale, which is not quite as easy to find, but most independent grocery stores will have that. So she's just going to, we took out the ribs, you saw, and then she's going to just continue to fold it over. Yep. Maybe one more time if you want. Yep, fine. Okay, perfect. So she folded it over, and again, the same motion here. Forward and down, forward and down. Great. One more chop through and then show me, like just drop it. Yep, see how it's nice and small? Again, that's what you're looking for the salad.
Massage it.
Yes, and you can massage it a little bit as well. And like I mentioned before, anytime you're dressing a salad with kale, you could be a little more generous on the dressing with kale. And you don't have to massage it with the dressing. Sometimes recipes say that, but I mean, if you want to, you can, but otherwise you can just massage it like that a little bit in your hand. All right, thank you, Brooke. We're gonna make the salad dressing. So with your garlic clove, the skin is still on it. If you have a microplane, these work really well. Because with the dressing, a lot of our dressings have garlic in them, but you don't want big pieces of garlic, so you just keep going. See how it kind of separates from the skin? So keep going, and then watch. Ta-da! There's your big reveal of garlic. So this garlic's gonna go in to our little jar there where we're gonna make the dressing, and then we're gonna add some more ingredients. Fresh thyme. Now, if you don't have thyme in this dressing, don't worry about it. It's not the end of the day. But you pull the thyme down the opposite way that it grows. So see, it kind of grows up, so you're gonna pull it down. And that's how you get your pieces off. The ones at the top are usually pretty fine, so you can just pull those off. And then we chopped it up and put it in the dressing. So I'm gonna add the thyme, a little bit of lemon zest. We're gonna add a little bit of honey. Little squeeze there. And then some Dijon mustard.
No, this is whole grain mustard.
Oh, I'm sorry. Whole grain mustard. Well, either way, whatever you have. Little whole grain mustard. Should be good. pinch of salt, pepper, and then we'll add in the olive oil. So a little lemon juice. Then our extra virgin olive oil. Okay, that's probably good there. Now, I don't really know because you have to taste it. Taste your dressings, okay? Shaky, 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 shake, a lot of shakes. And then you're gonna taste it with a piece of lettuce. And then you'll see whether you need lemon, whether you need more olive oil, whether you need a pinch of salt, whatever, but you have to taste it in order to know. And we added a little feta to the salad, as you can kind of see here. We did salt and pepper on the salad, which I always do, salt and pepper on our salads. And with the kale, like, you definitely need a fair amount of lettuce. I'm sorry, a fair amount of dressing. So don't be shy with the amount of dressing. I think this looks good though. And I think it looks like really glistening. You can always put a little extra feta on top. But I think this is a great kind of yummy springy salad.